Hello everyone, my name is Pauline, and today I'm going to be your narrator about the story of the legend of Lake Toba. So, a long time ago in North Sumatra, there lived a poor young man in a valley. He had no friends, but the valley was beautiful, and anything he planted there grew wonderfully. He lived by farming and fishing near his home. The food he made was not special, but he never went hungry. One afternoon, after working hard in the fields, he went fishing in the river. One afternoon, after working hard in the fields, he went fishing in the river. Today was not his day, though, and after hours of waiting, he still hadn't caught a single fish. This had never happened before. Disappointed, he pulled his rod out of the water. But just as his rod was hitting the water, a fish bit it. He pulled it out and was very happy to see a pretty little goldfish on the end of the rod, and hurried home to cook the fish. But when he came back, the goldfish was gone, and where it had been, there sat three pieces of gold. Yeah.
Good evening.
The man turned around and saw a beautiful woman standing in front of him. She had long, bright, red, straight hair that went down to her knees.
Who are you? Okay, people lady. Where did you come from?
I was the goldfish on the table, but I'm not in a goldfish, as you can see. Just good going for my scalp.
The man looked at her, and then went red again, and looked away. He had never seen such a beautiful woman before, and he was so lonely.
I know it's very sometimes, but I never seen a woman as beautiful as you. We will into my into my life, and we will marry me.
I thought you will never ask. Believe me, it was lonely life when you were my little goldfish. I was waiting for someone to come and put their word in my water, if you understand me.
Really?
Yes, but there is one condition. You must never tell anyone that I was a fish. Do you understand?
Oh, of course.
The man hadn't thought of telling anyone. He didn't have any friends, and anyway, why would he tell him his beautiful wife used to be a fish?
But if I can ask,
Just promise me you won't tell anyone, will you?
no, no, I promise. And she will be waiting tomorrow and see you in the next village.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Tomorrow had arrived. All night long, Toba took care of his wedding preparations. Because he only lived alone, Toba prepared a simple wedding.
Sa.
Sa!
The wedding was over. Then Mr. Toba and Pute went home. When they entered Mr. Toba's village, there were several people who didn't like Pute's presence. but she immediately bothered. And just as naturally began, their marriage continued. They soon found that they were very similar. Although they had been known before, they only needed each other's company to feel happy. Soon, they also had a son, who they named Samosia. Samosia grew as quickly as the flowers in the ground, and at 6 years of age, he was a strong and very naughty boy. His mother was always asking him to help her clean the house and bring dinner to his father. In the fields, some days, Samosia did as he was told, but most days he shouted no and ran off to play. One day, as usual, Samosia was being naughty. He had refused to eat his breakfast, saying loudly while his mother worked, and now he was refusing to bring his father dinner.
Someone's here?
Yes, ma'am.
Give this dog for your father, okay?
Uh, why don't you do it?
Because I'm preparing dinner for you.
But I don't want dinner.
You will in an hour.
How do you know?
Because you are human, and human gets hungry at the same time every evening.
I will get hungry.
You didn't eat your breakfast today. Of course you will.
See, I didn't hungry this morning, so I will be hungry later.
It's English for your father.
Eventually, Samosia's mother convinced him to take a box of rice and fish to his father. It was a long walk through the fields.
I guess mom is right. I think that won't mind if I just ate a few grains of rice.
The box looked so fresh and delicious, and the fish so hot and juicy. He ate just a little of both, but that only made him feel more hungry. So that he ate a bit more, and a bit more, and
Oh no! I have eaten all of that dinner.
all that was left were the fish bones. Hoping his father won't notice, Samusi put the bones back in the box, wrapped it up, and continued on his way. When he found his father, he handed him the box and was about to run away. His father was hungry too, and he immediately opened the box and saw the
Did you eat? Well, it's in the box. Did you eat my dinner?
Oh, Dad, it was horrible. A fox attacked me and ate all the food, and I said I had to keep it secret.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are son of a fish.
And without warning, he slapped Samuel across the face. Samuel gasped and his mouth fell wide open. His father had never hit him before.
I'm not son of a fish.
Audio preview.
Am I the son of a fish?
Samasir, what did you just say?
Am I the son of a fish? Dad just said it to me.
No, no. He has broken his promise.
What? You really mean I am the son of a fish? But you are not.
But as he spoke, his mother's face started to change. It looked smoother than before, and the light shone out in a strange way.
That.
After picking up the box, Samuel's father thought what he had said. It was a joke, but then he had slapped his son. It was a stupid thing to do. It started to rain, so he ran towards the house. He could see his father inside. After picking up the box, Samuel's father thought of what he had said. It was a joke, but then he had slapped his son. It was a stupid thing to do. It started to rain, so he ran towards the house. He could see his wife inside, hugging Samuel, but just then, lightning struck, and the two of them disappeared. I looked all through the house for them, but they were gone. Where they had stood, there was a big puddle of water. The rain went through his clothes and he shook with cold, but he did not find them. When he finally gave up and went home, he found that all the gold coins in the house were gone. It was only then that he realized just what he had done. The rains continued for weeks, but the man fell into a deep depression. He lay in his bed and listened to the rain and thunder outside, and cried. He did not work in the fields or catch fish, and soon the small amount of rice he had was gone. Not that it mattered, because the rains were so heavy that he couldn't light a fire, and the valley started to flood. The man stayed in his house for as long as he could. Surely the rains would eventually stop, but they didn't. And finally, he had to swim for his life, fighting the dancing waters and heavy rain. He didn't last long, though, because his will to live had disappeared with his wife and his son. The man was put down under the waters and never came back up. Still, the man was put there. Still, the rain went on and on, until the beautiful valley eventually turned into a lake. When the rain stopped, people came to see to the lake had formed.
Although the man had no friends, some people knew about him and the strange but beautiful wife. They knew he died alone and miserable, although they didn't understand where his wife and son had been. Because of this sad story, they called the place Lake Toba. Toba meant ungrateful, and over time, the name changed to Lake Toba. In the center of the lake was a small island, and it was called the Island of Stars. Because forgot that man only became just a story, but the lake stayed forever. There's the sound of Lake Toba, my darling. So this was yes, from the story, we can learn to always be grateful for what we have been given, also appreciate the existence of people around us.